here in Milwaukee. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Tobias Myers. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He wastes no time on this one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Lifted in the air, right field. Has this one sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Bo Bichette in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Oh, he hit him.
That got him. Take your base.
And that got him pretty flush.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. In the air to left center. Yelich should have it. Makes the catch, inning over. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, and towing the slab here, Chris Bassett. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And that's in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Turang leads off second with nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
At the belt and fires. Grounded to third. Could be two. Throw is high and over his head.
Batting fourth.
Willie Adames stands in.
A double.
That's a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
In the dirt, the tag at third, and he's out. Line, and that's a base hit. Yelich flies around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that forward. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just... long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Now a chance for Sal Frelick. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. Horowitz throws to first in time.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
That's a ball.
And it's even up.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of them in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Brewers 4 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter is George Springer. Myers back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 25, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. 1 out, base is empty. That misses. 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Suck it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
One ball, no
pitch
strike.
misses there. Ball one. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Up the middle. What a stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Alejandro Kirk stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. One left for Toronto, and they trail it 4-1. We head to the bottom of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. The pitch.
Bauers.
That's in for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Rolls across the diamond. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
The right fielder.
Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Cindy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. Sends it to Vogelback. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Struck him out looking. Nobody left for Milwaukee as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, number 36. Myers, a 6-foot righty, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. Right down to shoot, it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop 3rd strike.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Throws to first in time. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Brewers leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a ball.
That's down.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Fastball for a strike.
Count is full.
On a line out towards center. Fraley makes the grab, and that's the inning. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 4 and the Blue Jays 1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. And a pitch. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Out to short, Bichette. Zips it across. One up, one down. Here's Yelich at the dish. That's out to center field. Varsho under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Willie Adames. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bo Bichette. Myers back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Here's Daniel Vogelback. And that one missing low.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And another ball. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Goodbye, home run. Daniel Vogelback leaves the yard. His 2nd of the year, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball, third base side. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Varsho stands in now and watches strike 1. Center field. Fraley has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now 4-2. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Rhys Hoskins. Line drive caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like.
Fraley batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Towards first, and he grabs it foul. And here it comes. Goes down looking.
Backdoor cutter right there, if you will, and he got the call. According to the electronic strike zone, it was a little off the plate, but I'd say it was a nice job by the catcher just to receive that and present it to the umpire to make it look like it was a strike. It was that cutting action, I think, that helped it almost clip the corner.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And the right-hander deals.
That's low. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Brewers go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The pitch. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. And that's down and away.
Well, these Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Low throw, and he can't take it out. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. Fraley going back. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. Runner tags at second.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Puts a bunt down. Terang fires to first on the run. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Yelich makes the grab, and that's the third out. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Blue Jays 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's Jake Bauers. The right-hander back to work. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
No, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Now this is in the air down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Can't glove it cleanly. Low throw, and he can't pick it. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Bassett with a look to first. Chourio back on a dive. Chourio over at first with one away. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fall off foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Ground ball left side. Over to first. Yelich out on the play. And that is the inning. Brewers strand a couple, and it remains a 4-3 game. And we're back. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm deliverance. And a swing and a miss.
You're a ball, one strike.
Swings through that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A massive home run. And we are tied. It's 4-4.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tobias Myers will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Number 49 will take over here.
Number 49, Noli Paredes.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Ball one, no strikes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're the top half of the sixth. On the ground to the left, Adames. The throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. And now the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach. He's already homered in this game.
Vogelbach.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Yelich makes the grab, and there are two outs. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Springer in his 10th season, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2011. And the 0-1. Base knock center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers come.
And now Dalton Varsho.
Ball.
Just missed.
1 ball,
Springer
no strike.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Springer on the run. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Runner takes off, cut on and miss. Throw the second out there, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 6th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
A line to kick the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the pitch. Yeah,
1
that
ball,
skips
2
in the
strikes.
dirt.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Horwitz squeezes it, out.
Now
Number 2.
Center fielder,
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Frelick.
On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now
Rudder takes off. That's in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to Vogelback. What a play. Inning over. Milwaukee leaves 1. And the score remains 6-4. Top of inning number 7. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And the right-hander back to work. Lined into left center. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, he was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Left field, way back there. That's back. And caught on the warning track. So up next for Toronto, Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And the first offering is not close. Kirk stands at first with 1 out. Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. New pitcher on here, Bryce Wilson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now batting, the deficit.
Coming home. 1 runs in. Now a relay to the plate. In there safely. And they lead by 4.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And Bichette is retired.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Daniel Vogelback next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's low.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Vladdy coming around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. Here's George Springer, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Couple of singles back to back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Varsho, the next to hit, takes ball 1. First and second, 2 down. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Dives and makes the catch.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
set for the last half of the seventh. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
And
that's
another ball.
Down.
And a foul ball. Next pitch in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers. First pitch, and he just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Bauers aboard here at first with nobody out. This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Pitching change here, Zach Pop.
And he's got a nice...
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
1-2.
Next offering way off the plate. And they'll do it again. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pit.
Swing and a bouncer. On to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. And now it's William Contreras.
The catcher.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swing and a foul straight back. 0-1. That one gets down for a hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. He's safe.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Springer pulls it in on the run.
The batter, the shortstop, Willie.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. That to right. Springer on the move. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. Jays 9 and the Brewers 6. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. Line drive. That takes care of Connor Falefa. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a foul ball. Kirk leads off first with one away. At the belt and fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just
ball,
missed.
down.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch. Missed inside with the curve. Man at first, one away. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
2-2 now. And that one upstairs. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the second baseman.
So man aboard next to him, Spencer Horwitz. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Popped up. Ortiz under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and they won't add to their 9-6 lead. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Sal Fraley up now for the Brewers. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. The Jays leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1-2.
And the next pitch is way outside. Righty delivers, and that's in the dirt. The next offering misses, and the count's full. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 9-7, and he's got a double.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Bowers in the box now. Takes strike one. Not close with that one. And 1-1. On the ground, right side. That's the second out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And fouled off. Two outs with a runner at third. Fouled off. He was late. Just missed.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Herget. Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero.
The designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero
Jr. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a
popped up to the left into foul ground. Ortiz right there to make the grab. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. Jays 9 and the Brewers 7. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Yimi Garcia.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Garcia.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. The pitch. Just missed.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
In the air, right field. And George makes the grab. He's 2 outs away. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Contreras.
Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's Christian Yelich. And it's fouled away. And the righty deals. They're down to their final strike. The Brewers down to their final strike. And that'll do it.
We saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns on both the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long